Hey, Kelvin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Congratulations on the movie. Let's just dive right in. Cyrano's about feeling unlovable because of certain insecurities one might have. What do you think is the most lovable thing about your character, Christian?
I think it's his genuine heart and his ability to really see people for who they are and love them for who they are and just be excited to enjoy life and enjoy community. I just think he has a very pure existence and outlook on life, and I really admire it.
Me too. Um, he becomes speechless when he wants to speak to the woman he's in love with. What advice would you give him in this situation other than pretending to be something he's not?
I mean, I think I would tell him just the opposite. I would tell him to do exactly what he's done. And I think when he goes to see her at the poetry salon, um, I actually really I always love that moment because he's being himself. He's giving what he has, and he's saying the best way he knows how. I love you. That's what he has, and for the right person, they would receive it and love that. But you know, just continue to be your authentic self. That's it.
Exactly. I read that Peter Dinklage gave you some advice behind the scenes. What's the best advice he's given you?
I would say Pete would just always tell me to have fun and not take it too seriously. Ultimately, we're making a movie in funny costumes and and we got boots on and we're saying funny words. It's all play. It's pretend. It's fairy tale land. So it's just like when we were kids. And I think it's important to always remind ourselves that it's not. What some I've heard. What was the older actor? I think it was like Denzel. Was like it's not brain surgery. So yeah.
Um, it's interesting how Cyrano and Christian both end up getting in their own way because of how self-conscious they feel. How important is confidence for you as an actor?
Oh, wow, that's an interesting question, actually. That was my biggest challenge, actually, in the movie. I say it's other things, but it was myself. I was so insecure that I. It's interesting when you have to play someone who is supposed to be very simple. Um, because naturally, as an actor, the ego part of you wants to overdo it and wants to have so much subtext and wants to, am I smart enough to play a character clever enough in a clever way to make him not be, come across as dumb, but also play him as a simple man. I don't know. And so I think I would freak out every day. I truthfully, I would call my manager and agent and be like, I don't think I'm good enough to be here every day. And I would be so scared. And Joe and Peter had to kind of talk me out of it and really encourage me to get me to show up to work and give a confident performance because it's nerve wracking. It's scary. It's just scary. It's scary. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, I think I would feel the same way, but I think you did that very well with he comes across as simple but not as dumb. So that scene at the balcony is one of the most famous scenes in theater. How much pressure did you feel to make fans proud?
I didn't even know it was a famous scene until Joe told me right before shooting. So I was like, Joe, why are you putting the pressure on? But I think I have to ignore that. Just like if you're playing, even playing someone like Christian, and you know that the play in and of itself is so popular, you kind of just have to throw it out the window and give your best interpretation of it. But when you have somebody like Peter there and Haley and Joe, it's all about discovery. It's all about exploration. We were making our own interpretation of Cyrano. Um, so if it went really well, fantastic. If it didn't work, I mean, what's gonna happen? People go, that didn't work. And then I'll go, okay, cool.
I think it worked. Calvin, thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure talking to you. I wish you all the best with Cyrano.
You as well.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.